G'day humans, Chris Stead here. I'm on the road. Today I'm in the beautiful Nightcap Ridge, which is just west of Byron Bay. And I'm here with Dometic, and they're taking us through some of their Dometic Go range, the new Dometic Go range, and also some of their camping kit. Now I just want to give you a first impressions rundown because we've got them all set up here at the moment. So here's the two-man swag, or the two-person swag, which is where I was sleeping last night. Now all of these tents are inflatable. Now I've had limited experience with inflatable tents in that I've watched my mates put them up while I've been hard at work with thousands of poles and so forth. Super impressive. In fact, this tent down here, we put the entire thing up in less than 5 minutes, ready to rock. So super impressed with that. And very impressed as well. I'll be honest, I didn't think of Dometic much as a camping brand. Well, obviously I thought of it as a camping brand, but I thought of them more about their fridges. But the range is actually quite huge. Now, I will go into more detail in this in a bit. Actually, I'll go inside and show you. But yeah, this swag's super comfortable, heaps of room. I'm 6'4", and I fit in this thing without being on an angle, like head to toe, without issue. And I've got a lot of stuff in there as well, like big bag, probably about 5 bags in there. Not a problem. And it has an inflatable mat. So you inflate these poles here, well not poles, but the structure. So that's all air. There's all air in there. So you inflate that to 9 PSI and that just goes up so quick. And then there's the air mattress is inside of it. It has a separate place down here, 2 PSI, and it all comes in. So the resulting bag that it came in was just so small. It was probably the same size as my backpack. And the swags that I've seen before, like they're obviously a lot smaller than a tent, but they still take up a lot of space in your garage. So super impressed by that. Anyway, I'll show you inside in a bit, because they've got this inflatable mat that they've got, which I've been sleeping on for the last couple of nights. It's just something as someone, like I'm a big dude, I'm 100 kgs. Long history of issues with my back and long issues with various mats and sleeping bags just failing on me. And I'll wake up and I won't be able to move my hips. So I was a little bit worried when I first saw this. I was like, is it going to do the job? Sorry, I'm just going to give myself some protection here from the wet grass. So let's have a look inside. Hopefully I haven't left it a complete pigsty. Right, so check out this mat. See how it's all ridged like that, and it's interesting how it works, because like even when you roll over, it's not that thick, but it works. Like my hip was never getting through to the ground. Really impressive. And there's lovely little design quirks on this. You see obviously, the sort of things like the lantern spot and stuff. You can see how big the room is in here with this 2-man. Like I've got so much stuff in here and I would easily fit. So you see up here, you can unzip that. So you can take this out if you do need to just pull this out and fix the puncture kit. You can fix the puncture, you can. So as well as the mat, you've got these really interesting design decisions inside. I love the fact they've got set up in a few different spots, the Velcro to hold up things like the lanterns over there, you can see. You can open up the windows from the inside as well, which is very handy. You can do that on all the tents actually, so you don't have to go outside if you need to close it suddenly because it starts raining. I actually slept this thing completely, just the fly screen last night. It was awesome. A little bit of condensation gathers, but nothing dripped down, which was good. And as you can see, so much space. I also like some of the designs out here. This is interesting. So this separate little zipper here. It zips up this. So you've got it open like I did last night. You see there, the rain can't get in from the side and instead just drips down the outside of the zipper. So, smart. And not much is getting in. The only thing I did fiddle around with a fair bit at night when I was trying to work out how to zip it up. Kept getting in the way for me, so I'll have to put that through some more rigorous testing.
Yeah, so I think the best thing to explain with Dometic is we acquired a company called Camper from the UK who have been specialising in inflatable technology for quite a long time. So here in Australia, what we wanted to do is take that information, roll it into the consumer insights, and then start to bring products to the market like this innovative swag that is all fully inflatable. So what you see here that changes the game and is different to what we believe is in the market at the moment is most swags are quite big and bulky. They're heavy, they take up a lot of space. So what we try to do with this piece is, one, fully inflatable, self-supported swag itself. So basically, as you see through here, we have a integrated pole. So this is all inflatable, as you'll see. You can start to see the water beating off from the rain last night. But basically, all you have to do is screw in the pump that's provided with the swag and start pumping this up. Now this swag itself goes up within about 3 minutes. So super quick to set up. The biggest thing here is it also has an integrated inflatable mattress. So the reason that we designed and developed that is to ensure that the pack size is extremely small and the overall product is extremely light. So looking at the frustrations and consumer insights, that was one big piece. Pack size, making it light, and making sure you still have room in your car to continue out and do whatever you decide to do and wherever you want to go. So with this one, there's 2 inflation points. So the first one here is where the mattress is inflated. So it's a double valve. So the first valve on the outside is where you pump it up. And then when you want to deflate it, you unscrew this one here. This inflation point on the side here is the main point that inflates the entire tent. So what it does is it actually pushes the air through the pole here and then starts to disperse it all the way through the tent. Within 3 minutes, you have a complete full freestanding swag.
The first concern I had, I guess, when I saw that was how's it going to handle the wind?
Yep.
So in your experiences in your testing, like how do you test, what kind of conditions did you test this in to make sure it's going to hold up to a good old southerly from Australia?
Yeah, so I think the best way to test it is to sleep in it, right? So, and I'm sure you'll get to talk to Owen Wright, one of our ambassadors, a little bit later on, but both Owen and I have been on many camping adventures together with our kids, and we've put these through the tests. We've been through what I'd call a mini cyclone in different and various ways. But the good thing about this is these poles can bend so basically there is nothing there to snap. So if the wind does pick up, there's nothing that can break. Traditional tents obviously can snap. The good thing about this is it just wobbles with the wind.
And now the fabric I'm really particularly interested in. It's got a very different feel to almost all the tents I've ever felt before. We can also see it beating there, the water just rolling off. I slept with that open last night actually, and we had a good pour during the night, nothing got in. Can you talk us a little bit about the fabric technology?
Sure.
And also point out potentially some of the little design quirks on the outside that you would miss at a glance.
Yep, yeah, for sure. So first of all, starting with the fabric, in this new tent collection we have 2 fabrics. This one here in our premium swags as well as our premium tents is called a technical cotton. So this is actually cotton polyester weave. So what that means is obviously it is fully waterproof. You guys slept in them last night and understand that a bit of rain certainly isn't getting in these things. But the beauty of this fabric is it eliminates the outer fly on a tent because you only need the one piece of material because it does everything for you. But it also, because of the weave between the cotton and poly, it actually makes this product or this fabric, it breathes. So it reduces condensation, is cooler in summer, and actually regulates your heat temperature a bit more in winter as well. So the properties and purposes of this fabric is extremely important, and that's why we look to use these fabrics on our premium tents. There's a couple of other features too. So something that is a really cool product here, and tying back to the user experience for people to camp the first time. This is what we call our quick pitch guy ropes. First of all, they're reflective, so you can see them if a car or if you have a flashlight at night to find your tent. But also with this, all you need to do is basically pull the strap out, put your peg in, and then with one hand, you can tighten your guy rope. So this is something that we've patented and is exclusive to Dometic. You find that throughout all our tents, no matter what model you decide to choose. And it's a really cool, innovative way to make sure that that consumer or customer that has never camped before, to eliminate those frustrations and nerves that they may have. A couple other features too. So in the design process of this, we also wanted to make sure when you do set up in a swag that you have some sort of shade as well. It's extremely important for air ventilation, as well as just something for if it's a nice day and you want to read a book or something, that you can have a bit of shade off the front of your tent. So what we've done with this swag, it also comes with adjustable poles with the swag itself that are fully adjustable depending on heights, winds and so forth, so you can play around with that. And we've also built in these little gussets here. So the biggest reason for this is, like last night, we had a bit of rain and sometimes you don't get back to your campsite quick enough to zip it all up. These are designed, developed to essentially take most of the rain, pool it, and then run it down the side of your swag. So it's going to not always get rid of all the rain, but in those times when you get caught out and you're out and about having a good time, this will help eliminate most of the rain depending on what way the wind's coming from. We've also got, you'll see on all our tents, we have these really nice bright orange points. So this is basically to show the consumer or the customer where to start pegging. So essentially when this comes out of the box, all you need to do is roll it out, 2 pegs in the corners where the orange tabs are, and inflate, and you're all good to go.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when we first put it up, just the size of the bag, I think you mentioned it was about 7 kilograms all up, but not much bigger than my backpack, to be honest.
Yep.
So very impressive, the amount of space it takes up. Obviously a large part of that is to do with the way you've handled the mattress.
Yep.
And it's got a very interesting design, which, I mean, is this a Dometic patent design? And
no, so look, to be honest, with this one, we actually took some inspiration from a lot of the hiking mattresses that you see. When you are hiking into remote country, whether it's hunting or just trying to get off grid, you need something small, lightweight and compact because you've only got a backpack to take with you. So taking inspiration from that, we've designed an integrated mattress that basically has the same sort of ribs as what you find on your hiking mattresses. So to the normal person, when you push it, you can actually feel the ground. But with this technology and the way that these hiking mattresses are designed, with the ribs through it, it actually disperses your weight once you lay down. So I sleep on my side, and with this compared to a normal foam mattress that you find in other traditional swags and rooftops, I don't feel my shoulder in this. So it's a really cool new product. It keeps the weight down, but also back to the pack size, it is designed and it actually comes in a little backpack.
like I said, I really do hope to have some more time with these products, put it through some more testing, in particular swag. Very interested to see how it performs on rockier terrain than this, and also in some serious wind, but structurally it looks really, really good the way it's been held together. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Until next time.